because you don't live somewhere tropical, it means you perk up instead and you turn the volume up, because Katie and the team from Cottage Farms has discovered a way to give everybody a tropical paradise garden, no matter where you live. So this is a 3-piece set. You're going to get 3 of these plants, a yellow, a blue, and a red. And this is our annual in the show. I know thus far we've been talking about perennials, but this we'll have to plant annually. So this is for this particular spring and summer. But tell me about this tropical paradise flower.
So what you see here is a great collection. These 3 are the different flowers you get. The orange one is one of our impatiens. So it is going to be that bright orange, but it's not going to be as huge. So it's going to stay small. There's an element of container design we'll talk about. This is going to be the filler. And then the blue flower is called a morning glory. It's going to be the spiller. And then you get a mandevilla, which is that yellow flower. But if you know the mandevilla, typically you have to grow them on a trellis or an arbor, something to grow up.
My parents have one in their yard.
This one is more of a clumping form, so it doesn't need any support. All that you need to do this beautiful container here that we're sending you is the container.
Well, here's what I love. This is done by a professional. Have you ever gone to these garden centers, and it's not just the flowers that you're attracted to, but it's the grouping that they do. And it's like, I never would have thought to put those colors together. Or, you know, look how that one kind of goes up a little higher and that one goes down a little lower. You are basically getting a garden display. So if you struggle with like what to put next to each other and what to do, put these in any arrangement in one pot, or hop over here and then put them in 3 separate, sorry, I didn't mean to walk too fast. Put them in 3, I'm gonna walk in front of the camera again. Put them in 3 plants and spread them apart. But honestly, Katie, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna even move these closer, because to me it's like those little displays, those little visuals on the deck and on the patio where you're like, how did he or she think to do that?
I know, it's beautiful. So let's talk a little bit about container design, because if you are putting this in a container, you want 3 elements of good container design.
Oh, I never knew this.
You want a thriller.
That's
so
this
here,
guy.
your mandevilla is your thriller. It's going to be the one with these tall, beautiful, you know, orange creamsicle flowers that stand up. It's going to be the one that is the standout of your container.
Okay,
then you also want a filler, something that is going to fill in the spaces, still be a beautiful color, still be a pop of flower, but you don't want to see the soil in your container, right? You want it to fill it in. And then our morning glory here is the spiller. So what it does is it falls over. This morning glory is beautifully draped over the side, works great. This would work great in a hanging basket. This would work great in window boxes, obviously in a container. And this one spills over the side. So you're creating dimension, you're creating depth. And of course, we've got 3 different flower colors, shapes, we've got texture, we've got the whole package here.
Well, when I look at this one, and again, I keep bouncing back and forth, I'm sorry, but you can put them all in one container. You know, this is when you go to that garden center and they're not even blooming, so you can't quite tell what you are buying. And then you can't find a twin for it. And I know there's all kinds of different ways to decorate, whether it's inside or outside, but I'm very symmetrical when planting and when decorating. So I would want one by the left of the front door and one by the right of the front door, but then you can't find a matching mate anywhere in the garden center. And then you have to pick these babies up and walk them to the car and then do it again 3 or 4 times. Your price for all of this, you just provide the container, is $34.98. Your easy pay is under $12, so I'm gonna get like 2 at least, if not 3 or 4, and then you've got all these beautiful coordinating looks that look like a pro came over and did a garden for you.
And really hard to find plants. A lot of the annuals that we have at the garden center are very, very common plants. So finding a mandevilla that is going to not be one that needs that support. Finding this morning glory, something that will spill so gracefully over the edges, and then your sun patient. So this is going to be something that loves full sun. So if you are thinking about getting 2 of these or where to put them, make sure you're thinking about a spot that loves full sun.
All right, I love it. Stay on the phone lines, new today, M89428. I know we have to wrap up, but I was just thinking, I sometimes see people do these beautiful designs in a flower box, like on a railing. Could you plant those horizontally?